Ever wondered why you feel compelled to buy designer brands? It's more than just the allure of the product, it's the promise of what it symbolizes. Designer brands have a knack for creating a perception of value that often surpasses the actual value of their products. Their marketing strategies are finely tuned to tap into our desires for luxury, status, and exclusivity. They skillfully craft narratives that make us believe owning a piece of their brand is akin to owning a piece of a desirable lifestyle. The product itself becomes secondary to the image it projects. And that image? It's a meticulously manufactured illusion of grandeur and sophistication, a promise of an elevated social standing. We don't just buy designer brands for the product, we buy them for the story they tell about us. So, it's not always about the product itself, but what it represents. Why does a limited edition tag make us want an item even more? Let's delve into the world of designer brands. A key strategy they employ is the creation of limited editions and scarcity. By doing this, they ingeniously manufacture a sense of urgency among us consumers. Picture this: you're eyeing a beautiful handbag or a snazzy pair of sneakers, and then you see it, limited edition. The clock starts ticking in your mind. You start to feel an overwhelming urge to buy it now because who knows when or if you'll get another chance. This is the fear of missing out, or FOMO, in action. It's a powerful tool that drives us to make purchases quickly, sometimes without even considering whether we need the item or can afford it. But here's a secret. This scarcity is often just a marketing strategy, not a bona fide feature of the product. So, remember, scarcity is often a marketing strategy, not a product feature. Ever bought something just because it was in fashion? We all have at some point, haven't we? This is where designer brands truly shine. They are the trendsetters, the trailblazers that ignite our desires for the new and now. With every season, they introduce fresh styles, colors, and patterns that quickly become the talk of the town. And as these trends gain traction, we feel the pressure to keep up. But here's the catch. These trends are fleeting. Today's hot may be tomorrow's not. So we find ourselves in a perpetual cycle of buying, discarding, and then buying again, all to stay relevant. And while our wardrobes overflow with barely worn items, our wallets feel the pinch. We're caught in a whirlwind of constant consumption, driven by an ever-changing carousel of trends. Remember, designer brands thrive on this cycle, but trends come and go, and your budget needs to last. Ever wondered why designer brands cost so much? Let's delve into the world of high markups. In the realm of luxury, the price tags are often hefty, but have you ever stopped to question why? The truth of the matter is, the actual cost of production for these items is often just a fraction of the retail price. Yes, you heard it right, a fraction. The materials, the manufacturing, the labor, all these elements combined frequently cost significantly less than what consumers end up paying at the checkout. So where does the rest of the money go? Well, it's all about the brand name and the perceived value it brings. That logo, that signature design, or that iconic pattern, they all contribute to creating an illusion of value that in many cases far exceeds the actual value. In the end, it's the brand name that justifies these high prices to consumers. The brand name adds perceived value, but is it worth the markup? Are designer brands influencing your spending habits more than you realize? We have unpacked the allure of designer brands, the fear of missing out, the cycle of trends, and the pricey tag of luxury. Now let's delve into the deeper impacts. The emotional spending triggered by these brands can often be linked to the pursuit of happiness, success, or acceptance. Brand loyalty programs, although seemingly beneficial, can encourage spending beyond one's means. Social media influencers and celebrities amplify the aspirational culture surrounding designer brands, pushing consumers to emulate their lifestyles, often at the cost of financial stability. And while it's true that many designer brands offer high-quality products, it's a misconception that all luxury goods are superior. This belief can cause consumers to overlook more affordable alternatives of equal or better quality. While designer brands offer the allure of luxury and exclusivity, it's important to critically assess your purchasing decisions, considering both the financial implications and the actual need for the product.